Well, if you missed it this morning, we had a beautiful start to the day. Sunrise right around 7:10. Temperature-wise, well, we should be in the lower 30s, so about 10 degrees cooler than we should be for this time of the year. That's how we started your Wednesday. Getting into tomorrow, still some cool temperatures, but we get improvements on these numbers. Look at the numbers real close. I just want you to take a second. Now, double the numbers that you're looking at, because those will be the low temperatures once we get into the late weekend, early next week period. So 20s now, 40s then. Nice mild warm up in those mornings. Our days are actually starting earlier, as you know, so get up early, enjoy your day. Tomorrow, no different. A lot more sunshine, warming temperatures as well. This is what we did this afternoon. Almost 60 degrees at Delta, 40s off towards the east and the valleys, the Roaring Fork and the Gunnison. 57 Grand Junction, 52 Montrose. Now, our average temperatures this time of the year, almost 10 degrees warmer for Montrose. That's where we should be. For Grand Junction, we should be in the lower 60s, so about 5 degrees more warmth is what we're trying to achieve. So we're going to build on these numbers for tomorrow afternoon, and the warming trend commences. It'll take us through the weekend, and these warm temperatures, warmer than the average, I should say, will continue into next week. Now, middle of next week, we have an opportunity to get some rain showers through here, a little bit of a cool down. We'll see if that can come to fruition. But our current temperatures right now, if the rainstorm comes through Tuesday, Wednesday, our currents could be our high temperatures for that day. So not a lot of cooling. But in relation to where we are in the forecast numbers, it is a significant drop in temperatures when you're looking at middle 70s for some areas, back down to the 50s. So not necessarily a roller coaster, but we're going to increase the temperatures all the way through the weekend. Our sunsets are happening around the 7:25 time frame. Getting out and enjoying the day, I think that's the order of business. Al fresco, even if you have to work, take some time for yourself, get outside. Now, we don't have winds. Well, I should say we don't have temperatures cooler than 50 degrees. We do have wind. We've had some breezy conditions around here. Delta, Rifle, both those locations picked up some wind. Wind chills are in effect off towards the east right now. Outside of that, not much. Rifle, Delta, breezy, 15 miles per hour. Top wind gusts in those locations, 25 to 30 miles per hour. We had 10-mile-per-hour winds across Mesa and Montrose County. Not a lot of wind, and when you factor in the Mesa County burn permits, you get the column of smoke moving up. It doesn't move, and it's kind of unnerving when that smoke builds and lingers. If you're going to have a burn permit and you're going to use it, make sure you've got a team with you that's prepared to deal with the situation. Don't do a burn by yourself, please. We won't revisit these stronger winds until next week. I mentioned that weak little system coming through, the advanced days ahead of it. We get the warm up, we get the wind up as well. It's spring after all. We need to get some wind in here. So we'll get these wind speeds going right around Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. If we could get that system to pay a visit to Colorado. We have rain deficits in Grand Junction and Montrose between 1/2 inch and 3/4 of an inch. We would like to get some rain, but that's not in this forecast period. We have a ridge of high pressure building across the western third of the U.S. You can actually see it circulating off the east coast. This is going to expand across the western third, expand into the 2/3 portion, the midsection of the United States. The ridge building is happening now, and it's going to continue through the weekend. Once we get into the late Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we get a westerly flow, nice zonal flow from west to east. That's really going to pump up our temperatures, and that's where we have the opportunity to get some record temperatures. If you're heading into Utah to do some camping, hiking, recreating, lower desert elevations, likely you're going to hit some 80-degree readings late weekend, early next week, so keep that in mind. For us, it's all about the mostly clear skies. So remember, sunblock, that's going to be the order of business. You need that SPF, even on cloudy days. But with a lot of sunshine we have going on, above normal temperatures going on, things are going to feel great. Now, this is where we are tomorrow morning. We do have improvements across the board, a little bit closer to the averages. And look at these afternoon temperatures, y'all. We're talking exceeding the averages. No records yet, but exceeding the averages.